Good morning. Today is Thursday, the 9th of October 2025, and the time now is 39 minutes past 10 a.m. in the morning. My name is Honest John, the son of John O'Sullivan, or Roughneck, or Egan, or the Rugged Miller, or Bellingham, and I am a boxer, prize fighter, pugilist. Before I continue, I'm going to read Psalms 23, the Lord is my shepherd. I'm going to read it at the start of, before what I begin to say, and at the end. So, Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. Now, we're now in 2025, like I just said. I think it was last year I received an email invitation to, I think it was a dinner or an event where the Right Honourable Philip J. Pierre, who's the St. Lucian Prime Minister of St. Lucia, um, I received an invitation. Now, I apologise to the St. Lucian people and to the Right Honourable Philip J. Pierre because I was surprised to receive the invitation. I was surprised because I never received a form offering me would I like to attend. And I had filled it in online and said, okay, if tickets are available, then send me that invitation. That never happened. I just received it anonymously. Anonymously. So it arrived anonymously in my inbox. Do you understand that? It was anonymous. Now, I had emailed the St. Lucian embassy prior to that. I'm in London, England. But it was never about. Yeah, I think yeah, maybe. Being honest now, I think I may have said to them if there's any. Yeah, I think maybe even 3 years ago, so like in 2022, I may have said, "Oh, I want to get involved in activities with St. Lucian people," and I may have said that. I'm only like 20% sure. 20% sure. I may have said that. In fact, I probably did. But I was surprised to receive this one for the Right Honourable Philip J. Pierre because to say you want to get involved in events and activities with St. Lucia people, then to receive an invitation to a dinner with the Prime Minister of St. Lucia, that's a big swing in my mind. Because I was only thinking on a low level, like, how can I say, like a social gathering. I was only thinking of a social gathering or maybe an art class, or I was only thinking of maybe a little speech, a little thing where people can get up and talk and tell their story and as St. Lucian British people in a Brexit in England, something like that. I wasn't thinking that dinner with the Prime Minister, so I was surprised, really surprised. I was shocked, not so much shocked but surprised. I was thinking, where did this come from? Now, I knew where it came from the consulate or the embassy in London, the St. Lucian embassy in London, England. But I was surprised. Anyway, when I received it, I was working. Can you hear me? I think they should put subtitles at the bottom of these videos because I know I'm speaking English and I'm trying my best English here, but I think they may not understand what I'm saying because I know God is love and some people don't get what I'm saying. So anyway, but at the time I was working part time for this fast food restaurant and it was very stressful. So I had to deal with that. So when I received this invitation from not from him, the Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Philip J. Prier, it wasn't directly from him but from maybe he's from the secretary of that department that deals with that kind of a thing, maybe from that department or a subdivision department. I don't think it was his department, but I mean, it must have been a subdivision where they deal with these kind of things. So I was going through a lot of stress at the time. I was working part time, and it was very stressful. Very stressful. There was a lot of problems at work in this fast food restaurant with certain troublesome customers coming in there. I had to be there, and so my mind was on that. So when I received this invitation, I wasn't prepared. I think if I would have gone, last year, I wouldn't have enjoyed it. Now, when I saw it, I thought that's so honourable because like, my mother's St. Lucian and my father's Jamaican. So I thought, wow, this is amazing. I think that's the best invitation I've ever received in my life. Yeah, that's the best one. Yeah, I ain't ashamed to say that's the best invitation I've ever received in my life. I wish I was in St. Lucia right now. I should be there. I should be here. Shouldn't be in the Brexit. I should be there. But anyway, that's the best thing I received. So, however, I had to weigh things up. I said, okay, me going, if I'm not in the right frame of mind, it ain't gonna make sense because I don't want to go there and be non-communicative because that probably would have might have happened because I was so stressed at the time. Me going, I probably wouldn't have been really relaxed, and you know what I'm saying. That's St. Lucia people when you approach, you talk, and everything's cool and Jim and Curry. You know what I'm saying? Rosy, everything's right. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have been that way. I'd have probably been more guarded and conservative and non talkative. So I thought, no, I ain't going. So I apologize. So I hope you understand that. Yeah, I know we speak patois, isn't it? Back home in the place there, but I'm not speaking that patois. So what I'm saying to you is, so I apologize because it's a big thing. I wasn't going to make the video. I was just saying, they must understand. They must understand that if it must have been something severe why we didn't go. But you can't make assumptions in this world. You know what I'm saying? Solution people, you can't assume that what you know, they know. They don't know what you know. You can't make assumptions. So that's why I have to make the video. I wasn't going to make the video. I was going to make it 2 days ago. I didn't do it, but I'm making it now. So I hit the video. So I apologize. Sorry. That's done and dusted now. So respect to the Right Honourable Mr. Philip. The respect to the Right Honourable Mr. Philip J. Pierre and to the St. Lucia people and the St. Lucia Embassy and Consulate in London, England. Good luck.